Hello, children. Today is a very special day. Do you know what day it is? It's Pesach Sheni. Did you think I was going to say Pesach? Well, it's Pesach Sheni. Let me show you. Pesach Sheni. Do you know what Sheni means? Sheni means the second. It's the second Pesach. Did you know that? We have Pesach Rishon and Pesach Sheni, and today it's Pesach Sheni. Well, let me tell you about Pesach Sheni. Pesach Sheni is a Yom Tov, just like Pesach. And you know what it's for? It's for people who didn't do the first Pesach. They get it to do the second Pesach. Now, Pesach Sheni is something that the Jewish people asked for. So let me tell you what happened. In the times of the Beit HaMikdash, every year on Pesach, people would bring a korban Pesach, to the Beit HaMikdash. They would give it to the Kohen, and the Kohen would give a present to Hashem. Remember we talked about that? About giving a present to Hashem. So in the times of the Beit HaMikdash, people would give a korban, an animal, to Hashem. Now, on Pesach, people would give a korban Pesach. Now, one time, there was a few people who couldn't bring the korban Pesach on Pesach. Do you know why? Well, it was a really sad reason. One reason was because someone in their family passed away, and they were so busy with that sad story, with a sad thing that happened to them. And also they were tameh. When someone passes away in the times of the Beit HaMikdash, then they would become tameh. And so when you're tameh, you can't bring a present to Hashem. You have to be tahor. You have to be pure and holy when you want to come into the Beit HaMikdash and bring a present to Hashem. So all those people who had someone pass away, they were tameh, and they couldn't bring a korban to Hashem. Do you think they felt sad about that? Let's see what happened. Now this is Mommy. We'll call her Miriam. Miriam was living in the times of the Beit HaMikdash, or the Mishkan, when they used to bring karbanot to Hashem. And it was Pesach, but Miriam had her grandfather, her Zayda, passed away, and she wasn't able to bring a korban on Pesach. She was feeling really sad, so she decided, you know what she's going to do? She's going to go to Moshe Rabbeinu and tell Moshe Rabbeinu how sad she's feeling. Let's see. So she said, Moshe Rabbeinu, I want to say that I'm really sad that I couldn't bring a korban to Hashem on Pesach. And I couldn't because I was tameh. Moshe Rabbeinu said to Miriam, Miriam, I understand. You must feel really sad about that. You want to bring a present to Hashem and you couldn't because you were tameh. I'm so sorry someone passed away in your family. Let me go and ask Hashem and see what Hashem says. So Moshe Rabbeinu went to Daven. He davened to Hashem and said, Hashem, Miriam wants to bring a korban. She wants to bring a korban to you, Hashem. So Moshe was listening. What did Hashem say? Hashem said that we can have Pesach Sheni. In Iyar, we can have another Pesach, and we can bring our korban on Pesach Sheni. So Moshe went and came back to tell Miriam what he heard from Hashem. Miriam, I asked Hashem for an idea what we should do about this problem, and Hashem gave me a great idea. Hashem told me that we are going to start having something called Pesach Sheni. Pesach Sheni is going to be in Iyar, Pesach Rishon is in Nisan, Pesach Sheni is in Iyar, and we are going to have another chance to bring up a korban. How do you think Miriam felt? She felt so happy. She almost jumped up and down. So happy, Moshe Rabbeinu, thank you so much. So Miriam was able to bring her korban on Pesach Sheni, which is today. Now, also, if someone was far away on a journey or on a travel, they were traveling, they could also bring a korban on Pesach Sheni. Now, today, we don't have a Beit HaMikdash. We don't have a Kohen Gadol. We don't have a Mishkan. We don't have a Mizbeach. And we don't bring korbanot. We don't bring korbanot to Hashem. So, what do we do on Pesach Sheni? Well, what's your favorite thing about Pesach Rishon? We get to eat matzah on Pesach Sheni. Do you have some matzah left? I'm going to go check in my cupboard to see if I have any matzah left. Hold on a second. I found some. I don't have any of my circle matzah left, but I have some of my square matzah. I wonder if it's stale. Someone forgot to ziplock it closed. Let's see, I have a big yummy piece of matzah. Would you like to have some of my matzah? Well, I'm going to have it for lunch. How about that? I'm going to put it back in here, and I'm going to have some of my matzah for lunch on Pesach Sheni. Maybe you'd like to have some matzah for lunch. I'm going to close it so it doesn't get stale. It's a little bit tricky to close these bags, but it's worth it because then it stays fresh and yummy, crunchy, not soggy and stale. What's your favorite way to have matzah? Do you like it with cream cheese, avocado, peanut butter, chocolate spread? I like chocolate spread on my matzah. Now, children, are you ready for a Pesach Sheni song? I have one from More Music. She's one of my favorite singers. And she sings a great song about Pesach Sheni. You ready to sing it with me? Let's go. Pesach Sheni, what a special date. The Torah tells us it's never too late. For those who live far away, for those who are tamei, korban they would bring. Pesach Sheni in the spring. For those who live far away, and for those who are tamei, they would bring. Pesach Sheni in the spring. Those who live far away, and for those who were tamei, a korban they would bring. Pesach Sheni in the spring. Pesach Sheni, what a special date. The Torah tells us it's never too late. Those who live far away, and for those who were tamei, a korban they would bring on Pesach Sheni in the spring. For those who live far away, and for those who were tamei, a korban they would bring for Pesach Sheni in the spring. Those who live far away, and for those who were tamei, a korban they would bring on Pesach Sheni in the spring. Now, besides for eating matzah on Pesach Sheni has a really important message for me and for you. Can you think about what the message is? The message was in the song and in the story. Can you think about what it is? I'm going to tell you what I think it is. I think the message is to tell us that it's never too late. If we feel like we missed out on something important and we really, really want to do it, is it too late? It's not. It's never too late. We can always find another way to get it done. We can find another way to have what we want. So it's never too late. And that's the message of Pesach Sheni. All right, friends. So lovely to see you today. I hope you have a good Shabbos, and I'll see you again on Monday. Bye-bye now.